Hi, my name is James Shepard, CEO of Transaction Expert, and today's topic is managing employee activity in your small business. Now, as I've talked to small business clients across the US and Canada, one thing that is universally frustrating is managing employee activity in your small business. Now, part of this stems from really two issues. Number one, most small business owners have what we call low-skilled laborers in their business, low-skilled workers. In other words, you have teenagers, young people that maybe have not had a college education or whatever it might be, helping you manage your small business because that's how small business works. The kind of jobs that you have, big corporations, and they're the ones that are getting the people with college degrees and all that. You're only paying maybe $7, $8, $9, $10 an hour, so you're getting what's called low-skilled workers. So that creates some issues, which we'll talk about in a second. But the second issue is that small business owners simply don't have the systems in place to manage their employee activity automatically or remotely. And so small business owners end up at their business, sometimes 80 or 90 hours a week, simply because they don't have any way to monitor employee activity remotely. So let me talk about these two issues separately today and how you can better manage these two separate issues to help your business run a little bit more effectively and efficiently. So number one, working with low-skilled workers. First of all, don't ever get low-skilled confused with low character or low discipline or low integrity, okay? There is never an excuse, there's never an amount of money that's low enough to pay somebody to hire someone that doesn't have integrity, character, and discipline, all right? You might hire somebody who's a teenager, somebody who's in high school, somebody who has their GED. That does not mean that person is not going to be hardworking, have character, integrity, and discipline. Respect the individual and don't settle for people that are not going to fit your company culture. I don't care how much you're paying, okay? I would rather hire a teenager that's 17 that's got a serious work ethic and has integrity and character than I would pay a little bit more money and hire somebody a little older that doesn't have integrity. So check references and invest time when you're hiring people and adding them to your team. Just because they're not an executive or something like that, that doesn't mean you can put less time into the hiring process. You want to put just as much time in, have at least 2 or 3 interviews with each potential candidate. If you can, have different people interview those candidates, call their references, talk to, if it's a teenager, talk to their parents about the job, talk to somebody else, get some feedback and make sure this person is going to fit your organization and value them right up front to make sure you're getting the right people in the first place. So that's a big area of confusion with small business owners I talk to. They say, well, I got these employees, they're all being lazy and they just they're I got to make sure they don't steal from me and all this kind of thing. And that's just what happens when you pay $8 an hour. No, it's not. That's what happens when you hire the first person that walks in the door, okay? So interview, get lots of candidates, find exactly the right person, check their references, and make sure you've got a good person in the first place. Now, secondly though, once you have a good person, that good person needs some tasks and they need a system that's going to help them manage their activities. So what you have to do is you have to first of all clearly outline the tasks that you would like them to do. We have a lot of employees here at our company and it's always a challenge, as I'm sure it is for you, to clearly outline what tasks, what is this person doing, what is this person doing, and the less you're paying per hour for that employee, the more you're going to have to outline this. If you have somebody who is a teenager, a low-skilled worker, you're going to have to give them a very exact, specific list of what you want accomplished, and then you want to invest your time in training, okay? So our philosophy here at our company is we invest a lot of time in training, making sure they have, all of our employees have books to read, they have courses to go through, they have training they can go through, and then we coach and train our employees, but we let our technology systems manage our employees. In other words, we make sure that we have systems that hold people accountable, and you can do the same thing in your small business. One of the most underutilized areas for employee activity management in a business is the touchscreen point-of-sale solution. Many business owners still don't have a touchscreen point-of-sale solution, and trying to get them to purchase one or get one, we even do a free point-of-sale hardware setup for some of our customers, but even still the cost of that, sometimes they have a difficulty in justifying the cost. And one of the things I always explain to them is not only is it going to help you kind of manage the business better, have a better customer experience, but your employee activity is now going to be in a system. And so you're sitting at home with your family eating dinner, you get done with dinner, you pull up your mobile device pull up our cloud-based software solution that we use for our customers, and you say, wow, look at the sales for tonight, those are really down. You can call the store. You don't need to be there to see that the sales are down. You don't need to be there to see that one of your employees hasn't done anything for the last 3 hours. They haven't rung up an order, they haven't talked to a customer, they haven't done anything. How do you know that? Because it's right there in your system. And so you can all of a sudden call, and one of your other employees says, yeah, they've been back in the back on Facebook for the last 3 hours. Okay, well now you have something to deal with. And so again, now that you have that system to hold them accountable, that really is going to help you to be able to manage them better. Not just the point of sale systems though, you can make a lot of other systems. I recommend you have some kind of a shared task system. There's a bunch of different ones out there you can get. Go online and just search for task management, and you're going to find all kinds of cloud-based task management solutions. Have a laptop at the front counter and have a list of tasks that are supposed to be done that day and the appropriate person. Have them check off those tasks. But try to invest a lot of your time in 2 areas in your business. Number 1, hire the right people and also train them. Train them to do the job the way that you want it done. Spend time with them. And number 2, let your systems do a lot of the management of your employees and a lot of the accountability for your employees, where you can just call them in and say, here's the system. You had access to the same numbers I had access to. Obviously you weren't doing a very good job, and you knew that because here's the system, and every day it was showing you how your performance was. And so you want to have systems like that that hold people accountable and just makes your job a lot easier. So that way, instead of spending all of your time trying to manage the troublesome employee and manage the employee that's not producing and not performing and figuring out how you're going to fire this person and get them out of your business, instead of that, you can let a technology system do a lot of that work for you, and you can focus your time and attention training your best people so they can become even better and even more valuable to your business. My name is James Shepard. Thanks for watching this video. Visit us online. Go to transactionexpert.com. transactionexpert.com. If you say, I have no idea where to start with these systems, your point of sale system, well, how do I get that? Okay? Go to transactionexpert.com, fill out one of the forms there to contact your local expert. We'll have somebody come out to your business, work with you. We have consultants all over the country, business advocates that work with small business owners to help them grow their revenues and decrease their expenses, which is what every small business owner wants. Thanks so much for watching this video. Have a great day.